In today's video, I'm going to show you a cute trick in terms of how to hack the studying process for the Claude Certified Architect Foundations. My name is Rich. I will be your host for the day. And if you've been following our series for the past 30 days, I've been making a series of videos of how we were going to go ahead and actually pass the Claude Certified Architect Foundations. So the first video in terms of getting started happened basically, give me a second here, is May 21st. By the time this video drops, it should be June 22nd. It's actually June 21st right now. I just got done with Father's Day dinner. Hopefully everybody had a great Father's Day as well, for those of the people that are celebrating. But at this point in the game, I'll let you know what's going on. We had just gotten our 10 people through, and now we are able to proceed with the exam. Once I click this link here, for us it's $49.50. Everybody else I think is paying $99, or I've heard some people pay $99, but for us right now it's $49.50. I don't know if this is just the rate that we get, or are we getting this rate temporarily. But you'll see basically on this page here, I can go out there and now register for the exam. And right here, I have full access, and I am able to go ahead and actually move forward. In terms of the next steps, I can go ahead and proceed with the practice exam here. The practice exam is supposed to replicate the real exam. So 4 randomly chosen scenarios, 15 questions each, 60 questions total. Passing score is 720 minutes. 720, and then the time limit for the practice exam is 90 minutes. It is important to note that on the real exam, as of right now, it's supposed to be 120 minutes, unless they had changed it again. Also note this. This is actually why I've recorded the entire process, and I've been extremely transparent from the very beginning, or as transparent as anybody could possibly be, is that everything's constantly changing, right? So if you're wondering, like, oh, why is it like, I thought you said, well, it's changing. I don't make the rules. I'm just here to inform you. So as of this point right now, my entire team is basically focused right now on creating study aids that make it easier for ourselves. And if you're interested in accessing any of these resources that I have references, don't hesitate to go ahead and reach out to me on LinkedIn. Again, reach out to me on LinkedIn if you want me to show you how to access these resources. With that said, you can also go ahead and just ping me basically right here. So what I did was this. So we recently hosted a team call, and you're more than welcome to sit in as a guest as we're studying for it as an entire group. Somebody said, why don't we just go ahead and add these questions as a diagram? And they did it actually on ChatGPT, which I thought was phenomenal. So let me go ahead and break it down for you. So this is actually the image that I created off of ChatGPT right here. And I had a very specific prompt that I used to create this. So it gave me the situation because I was able to go ahead and actually figure it out. I'm very visual as a person. So we did this for all the scenario questions. And then I prompted this back into Google Gemini, and this is actually the version for Google Gemini, and it says this is actually how they created the image. Claude Design was also another tool that I use, and if you're looking at this, you're probably thinking, well, isn't this the same image? Yes, but it originally wasn't. This was my favorite. I'm Team Claude all the way, but ChatGPT just did such a better job, even though it was the same prompt. So I asked them if they could replicate it into this style, and they said yes, and then now all I have to do is just pop in the question. However, looking at this right now, I'm taking a look at all this, and I thought to myself, wouldn't it be better if we had 4 images maybe? And that's exactly what I did. I had an image breakdown from here, 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 and here. So the next thing that I'm going to go ahead and actually do is I'm going to be getting all of the image questions actually onto the my little Notion study guide here. And in the next video, definitely stay tuned, is I'm going to be creating a voice AI agent, because essentially now I have all the information that I need. I'm going to be creating a voice AI agent that I can implement so that it can become my voice tutor, because I have all this context and information. So if I wanted to go out there and prompt out, I would use Claude basically as the brain, and then 11 Labs basically as the voice. And then now I essentially have my own Jarvis, because I could ask, well, like, why is it A, right? So what does it mean, like, well below target, right below the 80% target? Is that the standard target? Now I can start interacting with the information that I have here in both a written form and also in a very visual form, right? So if I ask 11 Labs, like, hey, like starting from the image in the top left, why does it say what it is that it says? And then what's it trying to illustrate here? I basically now have all of this, and I can have a full-on conversation, just like if a human being was right next to me walking me through, as if I hired a real tutor to help me pass this. Hopefully this helps more of y'all basically be able to take on these skills, because that's actually the best way to learn, is one-to-one. Of course, not all of us have that luxury. Schedule a call with us if you're interested in learning more, but this is also a way where you can go out there and get as close to that as possible without, without the fact that some of you, I don't even know what your situation is. Maybe you're not even physically located out. Like in New York, we're doing this in person right now. But yeah, I'll let you guys know as soon as it's finished. Talk to y'all very, very soon.